kind of hurts the heart a little bit because it's a banger. It's a good one. Because that is not okay. I hoovered this morning. Where is it coming from? Let me start that again. Welcome back. Or if you are new, welcome. I really need to come up with like a new intro because I feel like welcome back is starting to get a bit annoying. Anyway, I'm just gonna clip my hair back as I explain what look we're doing, even though you already know because you already clicked on the video. But for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a HAILEE STEINFELD makeup look. I found a few photos. I'm gonna narrow it down to 3. Well, I mean, I have narrowed it down to 3. It took some doing because I found quite a lot. But I feel like those 3 kind of give off the same vibe. And also that swimsuit, what's it called? That swimsuit shoot was phenomenal. You know, the one for her like collab. Loved that. She looks flawless. So we're gonna go for that. But then I also feel like the one in the blue shows the skin a lot better. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna stop babbling. Every time I film, they've been silent all day. And the second I want to start filming, they're riled up. It's like they know, they're like, right, now's our chance. If you haven't already, hit subscribe down below or my little face in the corner. You know the drill. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Just gonna prep the center of my face with some of the Smashbox Photo Finished foundation primer. She is quite glowy, but at the same time, it's more of like a flawless look. Do you know what I mean? So we'll add the glow back with some highlighter later on. I love that I always say I'm gonna keep it to the center of my face and then I just like drag it everywhere. For foundation, as always, so sorry about it. I'm gonna be using the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F5. It's just a good one. It's a good one. Gonna do some lines down the face. I tried to keep it just to some lines and now I've painted again. Use this big elf brush. Oh, it's a bit dirty, sorry. You don't have to use it though, so I mean. I'm gonna try and make this look as good as possible. Not that I don't always try, but I need to try and look as great as I can because I'm going out to dinner in a little bit. So I'm going to attempt to make this a somewhat decent makeup look so that I don't have to redo my makeup. I'm really talking myself down. And I usually do just keep the makeup on that I use in these videos. So I don't know why I'm stressed about it, but oh well. Okay. As always, once again, I'm so sorry. It's just going to be the same products I use on my face normally. I'm so sorry. When I have more of a budget, I'll expand my collection of makeup, but for right now, it's going to be very same. We're going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. I say it every time, but I need to learn the names because I say them, nothing goes in. I'm going to use this to highlight and also cover up the blemishes. There's a lot on the top lip. It's not really blemishes anymore, it's scarring, which is fab. I need to just go like that. I'm not about to individually try and cover them. Gonna blend with a brush. Why are my lips burning? I literally put lip balm on them. They're a bit on the sore side, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think what I've been up to, apart from the Huge. The new season of You came out on Thursday, I want to say. I'm only just starting it today. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just so like I'm watching it when I'm tired because I feel like the only time I have time to actually sit down and watch something, like just watch it, is at night. And I mean, I'll probably fall asleep and that's not going to do any good if I genuinely want to watch it. So I'm waiting until a Saturday. Today is a Saturday, by the way, to watch it. And I'm 9 minutes and 56 seconds into the first episode. But I like it. I like because it's based in London. You know, it's on home ground. Does that make sense? Also, I'm not in London. I don't. I live in Wales, but you know, it's closer than America is. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that Joe Goldberg was within a traveling distance for me, a day's traveling distance by car. Love that. That sounded very stalkery, didn't it? I love that he was close. That did no covering at all. We'll have to go back in with some more concealer. Okay, I seem to have misplaced the concealer, so we're going to use the other version of it. This one dries down a bit more, so it might actually do this some good. It's also a bit lighter, so I might just pop a little bit underneath the eyes to brighten, because she's got some very flawless bright under eyes. We're gonna tap this in. I don't like to keep concealer on the under eyes like in one place for too long, because I feel like it just looks very like dry on my skin. I don't know why, unless that's how it looks on everybody and they're just like embracing it. But for me, it's not my fave look. Did anybody watch the Grammys? Oh, the Bro Awards are tonight. I definitely won't be back in time to watch it. Oh my god, I got fluff on my face. You got a performance from her. Fluff's not gone. Perks of living with 3 dogs. But we got a performance. Let me start that again. We got a performance from Harry Styles at the Brits tonight, which is amazing. He just won a Grammy. He's won one before, but I mean, this was for album of the year. First of all, those people disrespecting him while he was on stage. I need more concealer again and I can't find the other one now. What do I keep doing with them? Oh, I found the other one. I was under my knee. But yes, those people that were disrespecting him by saying that Beyonce should have won. Excuse me, Beyonce has got 32 Grammys. I'm sure she's okay. But I love that Taylor stood up when someone screamed, Beyonce should have won. Because like, girl knows. She knows, she's been there, she knows. That's not covering. I'm gonna put some powder over it when we do our powder stuff. And then I'll put some more concealer over it, because sometimes that works. We'll see though, we'll see. I'm actually gonna go in with the powder now. I'm not gonna use cream products because I feel like we could achieve the look with the powder products. So I'm gonna use powder products. And this was a photo shoot, so I doubt it's minimal makeup. I'm gonna make sure oh my god, there's fluff what is happening? I hoovered this morning. Where is it coming from? I'm gonna make sure my under eyes are nice and creaseless. Oh, there's a bit of a whistle in my teeth then. Okay, camera cut out because I'm running out of storage, so this could be fun. I'm gonna put some of my RCMA colour powder under my eyes on my poofy pad. I also have no idea what I was talking about beforehand, because, you know, got distracted and whatnot. I'm gonna set my T-zone and my under eyes with the poofy pad, and then I'm gonna set the rest of my face. Same powder. Oh, make sure I get this. Same powder, just with a brush. I'm just gonna rush all the boring steps like this, just so we don't run out of too much storage. Tap in the face. Now I'm going to do some contour. We're gonna really make sure we're, because she's flawless. She's snatched. She's perfect. I'm gonna start by contouring the jawline. Take your contour colour on a brush, looks funny. The colour, never mind. Gonna use this to contour the jawline. I need to stop being so aggressive on this side. My wisdom teeth are coming through, so I don't know if you've noticed, you probably can't. This side of my face here is so swollen. My wisdom teeth are coming through and it's one of the most painful things in the entire world. But the year is 2023. I'm living on minimum wage. So the dentist just seems so far out of reach right now. You know, nothing a bit of ibuprofen and a nice ice press can't handle. It is annoying though, but whatever. I'm gonna contour my nasal cavity. So I'm just gonna go for my normal nose contour, because it looks like she's got the same contour and the same shade. It's just she's got a very different shaped nose. So I'm just gonna go for it. She puts some down here, across here, and like down the sides. So it's pretty much what I do on the daily. So we'll give it a swing. We'll have a swing at it. Don't know where swing came from. That was a fun word to use though. So I like to switch up my brushes, but obviously you do what works for you. Jesus Christ, so sorry. My hair moved and out of the corner of my eye it looked like a spider. Absolutely not. Also, the other day I was sat on my bed and I had like a tickle on my hand. And usually when that happens, it's just like a hair. Like you think it's a spider, but then it turns out to be a hair. So you're like that. I went like that and I was like, that's like quite thick. I was like, what was that? What was that? What was that? And I got white bedding, so I looked down. There was a spider and it was crawling up. It was crawling on my hand. Making me hyperventilate right now. And I'm not happy about it. It's one of those things as well that like, I got out of bed after it. Obviously I had to get rid of the spider. So, you know, did the whole cup, bit of paper, slide out the window. I did all that jazz, but it's one of those afterwards where you just like take off all your clothes. You're like, I need to just completely change all of this. I'm gonna go drown it in water and we're gonna start from scratch, because that is not okay. Who gave it the right to just decide to crawl on my being? And now I'm gonna take an angled brush, same color. We're gonna do our cheekbones. Okay, now I'm gonna put some bronzer on. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm gonna just keep it to the back of the face. I'm not going to sweep forwards because we need to look lifted. Also, I've been watching a lot of those 2020 versus 2023 makeup trends. I watched Leah Holton's one, and like a lot of the techniques that she was using on the 2020 side, I've realised I still use today. I'm like, wow, I'm really living in the past. I need to up my makeup skills, but I mean, like, you know, it works, I guess. Like putting things to the back of your face to make it sure you lift, because obviously that was part of the fox eye trend. I'm gonna grab this brush, I'm gonna go into the bronzer. Gonna put it on the eyelid. It looks like a very, very natural look. It's just, it looks full coverage at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like you're not about to go natural with your makeup, but the outcome is gonna look natural. Reminds me of like a Jordan Lipscomb look. She doesn't go like over, like with really big dramatic eyes and stuff like that, but like she doesn't go minimal with the makeup either. I love that I'm just like naming loads of YouTubers in this video. Well, not loads, I've named 2 so far. Let's see how many more we can bring into conversation, shall we? Was it PewDiePie that is now like having a child? Don't know how I know that. Just gonna quickly do the eyebrows, and I'm gonna put some eyebrow gel in. This is actually a clear mascara from Collection. It's not very clear anymore. It's definitely got a load of makeup in it. But I'm gonna brush up my brows, something I don't normally do anymore, but she's got very fluffy brows, and they're very like, it's like hardly any stuff used in them, it looks like. So I'm just gonna brush them up. I've got loads of Big Time Rush songs stuck in my mind, in my head. I don't know why. Like it's a very random song to have stuck in your head. It's the Up All Night, not Up All Night. I think it's just called All Night. No, Big Night, maybe. Not many people know that song though, which is really upsetting because in uni, like we'd all love Big Time Rush. Like me and my housemates, we'd love Big Time Rush. Then I put on Big Night, I think it's Big Night, and it's just, it wouldn't go off the way I wanted it to, because it's just like, you know, it wasn't a popular song with them, and it's quite, kind of hurts the heart a little bit because it's a banger, it's a good one. If you don't know, get to know, I guess. Also, I'm using the Primark brow pencil in the shade Dark Brown. I have a feeling my brows are gonna look exactly how they always do. Are we surprised? If you will, shouldn't be. We'll get started, hey. Started, hey. Started, hey. Whoa, whoa. I'm so sorry, the camera angle keeps changing because we do keep running out of storage. So, we're gonna move on to some highlight. What am I doing with my hands? That's not okay. That is wild. That needs to stop. I'm going to move on to some highlight. Look at me with all 3 of my brushes ready to go. I'm gonna use the Dior Backstage palette. This is the 001 Universal palette. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush to begin with. Oh, she looks like she's quite bronzy, but there's still like a bright glow to it. So we are gonna just stick to my usual of these 2 up here. Gonna add it here. I'm not gonna bring it too far down the face. Gonna add it above the brows. Oh, it's got quite some glow left on the brush. It's not usually like that. Now I'm going to take, do I need this little one? Probably not actually. I'm gonna go on with this one, same 2. I'm gonna run it over the end of the nose, and she also has it all the way down the nose. Something I'm not usually a big fan of, but we'll do it anyway. Gonna add it to the brow bone and really add it out here. This is where now we need to start making it look more natural. So adding more glow will help. Now I'm gonna take this brush again. Well, I didn't use it, but now we're finally using it. I'm gonna go into the white, into the inner corner. Okay, we're gonna, for our blush, we're gonna go into this e.l.f. palette, and we're gonna go in between these 2 because it's not a bright pink, but it's not pink. Do you know what I mean? And it's definitely not peach. So we're gonna start with this one here, and then we're gonna add a different one in a minute. Just you wait. That's the end of the nose. Why not? Over there as well. And now we're gonna take just a little bit of that one. Good smile. We're gonna kind of add it here. More to the under eye area, not like apples of the cheeks and whatnot. We're not done because obviously I need to do the eyes and the lips, but we're going to set the face with the Sunset Beam Coconut Primer Water from Primark. That hit me like a ton of bricks then, Jesus. For the eyes, I'm going into this Tartelette, no, that's not Tartelette Bloom. I'm going into the Tartelette Toasted palette from Tarte, and I'm going to go into the shade Latte, which is just like a good neutral brown colour. I'm gonna add this to the crease just to add a bit more depth to where we put the bronzer, I guess. It's more of like a cool toned as opposed to the bronzer being quite warm, obviously. Now I'm gonna take some of this warmth colour and mix it with this cashmere colour. I'm gonna put this on the outer third of the eye, kind of blend whatever's left through the crease. And then I'm just gonna take the shade Sunrise, which is kind of like a shimmery, creamy colour, and put it on the inner parts of the eye. Yes, with the same brush because I'm lazy. Scared the hell out of me, dogs. Now I'm going to curl the eyelashes. And we're going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara to coat the lashes. Okay, we are going to go back to the eyes because I need to do some like liner and stuff, but while the mascara is drying, I'm going to line my lips with the Obsession lip liner in the shade Hookup. I'm going to overline. What has happened to my lip liner? Oh well. She has some very overlined lips on the top. It looks like anyway. If that's a natural lip line, go on, girl. Okay, now I'm going in with this e.l.f. brown eyeliner. I'm going to put this in my waterline. Taking it right into the tear duct. Okay, now I'm taking my Rimmel London Glam Eyes liquid liner in the shade Black Glamour. And I'm going to do the smallest little flick out here. I'm going to try to anyway. Try and replicate it on this side. And now that we've done the flicks, we're going to take some more. Oh, I need to get quite a bit off of that, as it might go a bit overboard. And we're going to do the smallest line in here, just so that the eye looks more like filled. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. Okay, now that the liner's done, I did accidentally get some underneath the eye. Gotta wait for it to dry. Gonna go in with the Chanel lipstick in the shade Boy. Oh, pop this all over the lips. She looks like she's got a bit of like, it's not as like nude as this. Like it looks very, like she's got some red to it. I don't think she's done what I'm about to do, but oh well. Gonna use the Pat McGrath Labs lipstick in the shade Flesh 3. I usually just go in here when I want like a little tint of red, so it's not too overboard, but it still adds some red. And this is the finished makeup look. Do I look like HAILEE Steinfeld? No, but I'm enjoying the makeup nonetheless. And I think it's gonna be good for dinner tonight, maybe. Oh, I still didn't get rid of that. Oh, it's not ready. It's not ready. Okay, I won't rush you. No rushing. I don't think it's too far away from like my natural everyday makeup anyway. So, you know, it's like, I'm chilling. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world and so much more. And I shall see you in the next video.